Hello everyone, welcome back to part 2 and the conclusion of a replay between Jade and Th000 here on Twisted Meadows. Pandarian Brewmaster sitting at level 2, the Warden sitting at level 3, no expansions up at this time. Both players just trying to do some creeping. No one's really gotten a significant advantage at this time either. We do have a Goblin Zeppelin coming in from Th000, so the Zeppelin micro from Th000 has been very good in the recent replays, so I'm interested to see what is going to happen here. We do have a couple Crypt Fiends, very small army for Th000. Let's see, sitting with 39 over 50 food. Jade, meanwhile, sitting at 48 over 54, so a very large army difference. We do have a bear in the mix as well, so bear in the mix, and we also have those hero advantages. So level 3 and level 3 compared to, I believe it's level 3 and level 2. So not very noticeable yet, but the Lich does have some uber items on him. Wand of Mana Stealing and an Orb of Corruption. Warden now trying to come in, trying to do some additional creeping. Let's see how this is really going to work out. We're going to have the mouse now try to creep, make sure that there is no expansion over here. And now decides to go ahead and push onto that main base, buying Jade some additional time right now. We have the Warden going to go ahead and sell an item and purchase Scroll of Healing and Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. No Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Just doing some additional damage as well. The Warden getting the bonus from the True Shot Aura, I think, yeah, plus 11 on that attack, so does get the bonus from the True Shot Aura, even though she's melee. I think it's because I think she has an air attack, and with that air attack, it's considered range, and she gets a bonus on that air attack. We have a Tree of Life now being constructed as well at the natural expansion, and oh, we have a meat wagon being built in the back of the base over there, and just lobbing up damage. So very interesting. Just Th000 just using that meat wagon just to deal damage right there, and it's just attacking the ground, so unable to. It doesn't even need line of sight right there. Now the Goblin Zeppelin is just flying around. Those Dryads are not able to deal any damage to it, so this is a pretty bad sight for a Mouse. Does have a Goblin Zeppelin, so is able to see what is going on back there. Does not have a Goblin Zeppelin of his own, has not crept out the Goblin Laboratory, so not going to help. Was trying to blink down there, but unable to blink down there. So wow, this is going to very interesting play right now. Jade, not quite sure what to do, and we just have this like chunks of meat just flying towards this, trying to fly in. Oh, we had the Warden trying to blink back there, not knowing that the rest of the army was back there apparently, and now the Warden may fall due to this miscue. Warden now down to 30 hit points. Lich now back in play. We're gonna have the Warden most likely try to blink back home, and yes, Warden was able to blink back home. We did have a Frost Nova that tried to take down that Warden, but the Warden was far enough away that the AoE damage of that Frost Nova did not hit. Gold mine trying to be repaired at the same time as they are trying to mine stuff from it, and there's not only 2 of the 5 wisp are repairing, so I don't understand why those other wisp are not repairing right now. We do have a gold mine being entangled over here at the 1 o'clock position, so as long as Jade is able to get that up, that should be fine right now. Oh, not quite sure what. Oh, down goes the gold mine. Gold mine needs to be re-entangled. Not a good fight right now. We do have the Staff of Teleportation and the Death Knight now trying to do some creeping away from those additional units. That Goblin Zeppelin strategy is just going to wreak havoc on this gold mine. Gold mine will not be able to get back up, and the wisp are going to be transferred over to this particular gold mine. Wow, what a play coming in. We do have a statue in play. Statue trying to run from a Druid of the Claw and a Dryad. Yeah, this entangled gold mine is just not working out very well. And now we're going to have a Goblin Zeppelin drop in some additional units, perhaps. No, not dropping in any additional units. Wow, Death Knight able to do a lot of damage, or keep all of his ghouls alive, even though they're all in the red. So very nice play from Th000. And now Death Knight now trying to move to the north, does have a Crypt Fiend, does have a meat wagon, and still this goblin or this meat wagon just raining damage on this gold mine makes it really difficult. We're gonna come and try to do some additional damage, hiding in the middle of the night, trying to hit a unit, try to poison them, and then should probably try to hit those other 2 units as well, poison them, and then try to repair once more. So we'll see how this is going to really work. But still, a Warden still hiding right there. No way to reveal him. No units sitting at the Goblin Laboratory. Warden just sitting there, and not quite sure what she can do at this point. Death Knight selling a couple items, buying a Scroll of Healing and a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. And with this tactic, it is going to be very, very difficult. Oh, we have a Hippogriff getting webbed right there. So both Hippogriffs getting webbed. Oh, nice Staff of Teleportation to come in to do a Scroll of Town Portal out. So going to save all these units. And wow, very, very nice play coming in from Th000. So Th000 was able to take down the Goblin, or take down the Gold Mine, prevent any of the mining. And now we have the Goblin Zeppelin in play with that Obsidian Statue, Web, and a Meat Wagon in as well. Lich now still only level 2, hasn't gotten to level 3, wants to get to level 3 for level 2 Frost Nova. And the Death Knight now trying to move out, trying to do some additional creeping. The Lich will get to level 3 off of this particular creep camp, and now is mining off completely saturated at the northern gold mine, and will be getting the secondary gold mine up in just a second. There's a Gloves of Haste on the ground. Don't understand why that's the case. And the Warden, and I guess not deciding not to pick it up right there. Lich now level 3. Abomination getting purged. Meat Wagon's in play. Meat Wagon's now going to go head back to the north to deal some additional damage. And we have a Frostworm from the Boneyard. So Frostworm from the Boneyard able to do some additional damage. Mouse sitting at 70 over 70 food. Going to try to push in some additional units right now. Meat Wagon launching some of those ballist, or I guess what I'd call missiles, towards the base. And now those unarmored units are going to be forced to pull to the back right there. Level 3 Warden, level 4 Pandarian Brewmaster versus a level 4 Death Knight and a level 3 Lich. So pretty even fight, but I think Th000 is going to take this right now. We have a Meat Wagon in play. I think I saw another Meat Wagon. No additional Meat Wagons except only one Meat Wagon, so that's a little bit of a surprise. Now the Meat Wagon's trying to deal additional damage, trying to hit that Ancient of Wind. And the Ancient of Wind needs to be repaired by those Wisps right now. And Bear's now coming and trying to do some additional damage. Ooh, nice Shadow Strike on the Lich. Is not going to matter. Gets anti-magic potion on the Warden. Warden, quickly focused damage down. Wow. Oh, what a nice play, because the Frostworm was able to remove the anti-magic shield, and then we were able to focus it down. Now the Meat Wagon's going to fall as well. So this game is definitely going to go to Th000. So Jade not sure really what to do here. After losing that one gold mine, that tricky tactic is just going to mess everything up. And now the Death Knight sitting at level 5 should be able to just push into this base slowly and win, particularly with those Meat Wagons. No more Meat Wagons. Ooh, nice Breath of Fire and Drunken Haze. Scroll of Healing being used to counteract that effect. Death Knight now level 5, Lich still now level 4. So additional damage just being done. And the Pandarian Brewmaster trying to run to the back of the base. Army difference is 46 over 70 compared to what I'd have to believe, yeah, close to 70, 67 right now. And yeah, Mouse is going to take game 1 in this best of 3 matchup. So stay tuned for game 2. It is going to be on a map called Amazonia. So Amazonia is going to be game 2. If you haven't heard of it, it's because I've never done a cast on it, and yeah, it's an interesting map. We'll see how the game plays out. We're just waiting for the GG coming in from Jade at this point. Trying to get that Warden. If the Warden is able to come back out before the Frostworm is able to take it down, then perhaps Jade has a chance. But I don't think we have no researching for the freezing of the buildings to stop any production from those buildings, and Destroyers just running around the map. So even if the Warden comes out, the Destroyer should be able to take her down relatively quickly. Ancient of Lore getting focused down. So much high damage output coming in from these Fiends and all these units. Warden is now out. We have some additional harassing coming in. Ooh, nice use of the Orb of Corruption, quickly taking down one of those units. Wow, that Warden quickly going down once more. No, uses a Scroll of Town Portal in order to be able to pull to the back right there. So even though Jade has the economic advantage, will not be able to take this. And this fight is going so long, and Mouse still has not lost that many units. Going to lose an Abomination right now, perhaps. Pandarian Brewmaster is going to fall, and in fact, Th000 does take game 1. So thanks for watching, and yeah, thanks for watching, everyone.